Joshua, when I read your home through Astrovastu, I am not just looking at walls, rooms, furniture, directions, and colors. I am reading how your birth chart is trying to live through your space. And your chart is very clear. You are Sagittarius rising. Your ascendant is in Mula. That means your soul does not want a shallow house, a decorative house, or a house that only looks good on the outside. Your home must feel like a place where truth can breathe. It must feel meaningful. It must help you grow, learn, teach, question, travel mentally, and move towards something larger than daily survival. If your home is too dark, too cramped, too cluttered, too heavy, or too spiritually confused, your chart will not stay calm. It will start showing through restlessness, loss of faith, scattered direction, ideological pressure, disturbed sleep, or a strange feeling that you are living inside a space that does not match your soul. This is why, for you, Astrovastu is not decoration. It is diagnosis. Your strongest planetary message is the ninth house. Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, and Rahu are gathered in Leo. This is massive. The ninth house is Dharma, wisdom, father, teachers, ethics, blessings, higher education, law, travel, philosophy, and faith. So when four powerful forces sit there, your life becomes deeply connected with guidance, belief, truth, higher knowledge, and moral direction. But here is the catch. Jupiter wants wisdom. Saturn wants discipline. Mars wants conviction. Rahu wants intensity and unconventional expansion. Put them together in Leo, and your belief system becomes powerful, but also combustible. You may feel called to teach, lead, question, challenge systems, study deeper truths, or walk an unusual spiritual path. But if the home does not support clarity, that same energy can become rigidity, conflict with authority, confusion with teachers, tension with father figures, that ideological extremes, or sudden changes in life direction. So the first and most important correction for you is the northeast. The northeast of the home must be clean, open, sacred, and light. Do not turn it into storage. Do not put shoes there. Do not put garbage there. Do not put heavy cupboards there. Do not allow cleaning chemicals, mops, dirty laundry, broken items, or unused boxes to sit there. Why? Because for you, the northeast is not just a direction. It is the wisdom portal of the house. It is where the Jupiter principle gets corrected. And because Jupiter is sitting in your ninth house with Saturn, Mars, and Rahu, this zone must be purified, not overloaded. Place a clean altar, a simple meditation seat, a brass lamp, sacred books, a clear quartz cluster, soft yellow or white cloth, and one central spiritual symbol. Keep it minimal. Keep it elevated. Keep it alive with light. This one correction alone can soften confusion, restore faith, reduce ideological pressure, and make your decision-making cleaner. Do not overdo rituals here. Your chart does not need spiritual noise. It needs spiritual clarity. The second dominant area is the east. You have Sun and Mercury in Aries in the fifth house. This is a strong creative intelligence signature. Sun in Aries brings courage, leadership, directness, confidence, and creative fire. Mercury with Sun adds speech, writing, analysis, learning, teaching, strategy, and sharp communication. The fifth house is intelligence, creativity, children, performance, mantra, memory, and self-expression. So the east of your home must be bright. It must not be blocked. It must not feel dull, heavy, or lifeless. If the east is dark, your creative fire drops. You may become impatient, mentally restless, reactive in speech, or frustrated because your ideas do not find clean expression. Open the east. Let morning light come in. Use warm whites, sunrise yellow, soft saffron, light terracotta, brass, and copper accents. Place a clean desk, a creative board, writing tools, learning material, or artwork that reminds you of leadership and vision. This is not the place for broken clocks, dark curtains, garbage bins, heavy scrap, or dusty corners. When the east is corrected, Sun and Mercury become clean. Your speech sharpens without becoming harsh. Your confidence rises without becoming ego. Your intelligence expresses as teaching, writing, strategy, and creative leadership. The third dominant zone is the study, library, or home office. For many people, the study is optional. For you, it is not optional. Sagittarius rising needs meaning. Sun Mercury in the fifth needs expression. The ninth house Leo cluster needs wisdom. So your home must have a knowledge zone. A place where thought becomes direction. A place where books, notes, teaching, research, writing, planning, and reflection are organized. Best zones, north, east, or northeast. Place your desk so you face east for vision or north for clarity and income flow. Keep the desk clean. Keep books organized. Keep wires managed. Keep electronics functional. Place a healthy green plant. Use a brass or wooden lamp. Keep one whiteboard, journal, planner, or structured system for ideas. But do not allow the study to become a graveyard of unfinished books, dead gadgets, tangled cables, old papers, and mental clutter. Mercury cannot operate through chaos. If this zone is messy, your mind will feel overloaded. You will think a lot, but output will suffer. You may feel capable, but scattered. You may start many things and not complete them. So the rule is simple. Knowledge must be visible, but not chaotic. Books must inspire, not burden. Technology must support, not distract. Your study must convert inspiration into usable intelligence. The fourth area is the kitchen. Your chart has a lot of fire. Sun and Mercury in Aries, Mars in Leo, Jupiter, Saturn, Mars and Rahu in a fiery sign. This means your kitchen cannot be treated casually. The kitchen is where fire becomes food, discipline, vitality, and family rhythm. But if the kitchen is wrong, fire becomes argument, impatience, inflammation, ego clashes, and moral debate. Best kitchen zone, southeast. Keep the stove clean. Keep counters clear. Use copper, brass, terracotta, peach, coral, warm cream, and soft saffron. Keep lighting bright, but not harsh. If possible, cook facing east. Keep fire respected and controlled. Do not place heavy blue or black dominance in the kitchen. Do not keep leaking taps beside the fire. Do not place mirrors reflecting the stove. Do not keep broken appliances. Do not keep stale food, dirty vessels, rusted knives, or chaotic counters. And most importantly, do not turn the kitchen and dining area into a battlefield of opinions. For your chart, arguments around food can activate the ninth house fire. Suddenly, the conversation is not about food anymore. It becomes about values, principles, correctness, authority, respect, father, teacher, culture, religion, or ideology. So the kitchen must be disciplined fire, not suppressed fire, not chaotic fire, disciplined fire. When this is corrected, your energy becomes cleaner, digestion improves, anger reduces, motivation stabilizes, family conversations soften. Action becomes purposeful rather than reactive. The fifth area is the southwest. This is your grounding zone. With so much fire and dharmic intensity in the chart, you need a strong anchor. If your southwest is weak, empty, cut, too light, too open, or filled with mirrors and restless electronics, you may feel ungrounded even when life is moving. Sleep may become disturbed. Your thoughts may chase the next belief, the next plan, the next truth, the next destination. The master bedroom should ideally be in the southwest. Use a solid bed, strong headboard, earthy colors, taupe, warm gray, muted gold, clay, wood, stone textures, and heavy curtains. Keep the bed stable. Head towards south or west is preferred. Use paired lamps and symmetrical side tables if relationship harmony matters. Do not keep mirrors facing the bed. Do not keep office work beside the pillow. Do not keep spiritual debate books piled up near the head. Do not use aggressive red walls. Do not sleep in visual chaos. For you, the bedroom must say, I can stop searching. I can rest. I can integrate. If this zone is corrected, your nervous system starts grounding. Your sleep improves. Your fire stops leaking into mental restlessness. Your vision becomes sustainable. The sixth dominant area is the northwest, because your moon is in Libra in the 11th house. This placement makes you emotionally responsive to networks, friendships, groups, audience, social fairness, community, and recognition through others. Your gains and emotional peace are linked with people. But if the northwest is stale, cluttered, or heavy, emotional instability can come through social situations. You may feel misunderstood, over-involved, socially tired, or affected by group politics. Keep northwest airy, clean, light, and graceful. Use soft white, pale blue, light gray, silver, pastel green, airy curtains, a gentle wind chime, good ventilation, and pleasant fragrance. This can be a guest zone, networking zone, conversation zone, or light social seating area. Do not keep dirty laundry, broken electronics, stale smell, heavy storage, fire objects, too many screens, or visual clutter here. The moon needs emotional movement, not emotional congestion. When northwest is balanced, friendships improve. Networks become supportive. Gains flow better. You become socially connected without becoming emotionally drained. Now let us look at Venus. Venus is in Taurus in the 6th house. Venus is strong by sign, but placed in the house of routine, health, service, debts, conflicts, and daily discipline. This means comfort, beauty, relationships, and pleasure in your life must be protected through maintenance. If daily habits become messy, Venus suffers. If fabrics are dirty, mirrors are broken, bed sheets are torn, bathrooms smell bad, or the home looks neglected, relationship satisfaction and bodily pleasure decline. Your Venus correction is simple but powerful. Keep fabrics clean, keep bed sheets fresh, keep the bedroom aesthetically calm. Use rose beige, cream, soft green, fresh flowers, pleasant fragrance, good crockery, clean mirrors, polished surfaces, and tasteful art. Create beauty through maintenance, not luxury alone. Do not keep cracked crockery, dirty laundry, damp walls, broken mirrors, bad smells, or unwashed textiles in Venus-sensitive zones. When Venus is neglected, the result is subtle. Irritation, dissatisfaction, financial pinches, relationship complaints, lack of sweetness, and loss of enjoyment. For you, beauty must be hygienic. Comfort must be disciplined. Pleasure must not become laziness. Now, Ketu. Ketu is an Aquarius in the third house. This gives unusual communication, independent skills, technical intelligence, detached courage, and non-conventional thinking. But Ketu also creates separation if the space is too blocked, so the center of the home must remain open. The Brahmastan, the center, should breathe. Do not fill the center with heavy furniture, junk, storage, dark objects, pillars of clutter, broken items, or a toilet. Keep it open, light, and simple. A clean rug, open walking space, soft light, or subtle sacred geometry is enough. If the center is blocked, you may feel disconnected from your own effort. Communication may become detached. Courage may come and go suddenly. You may feel present physically but absent mentally. Ketu needs emptiness. Respect the emptiness. Now Rahu. Rahu is in Leo with Jupiter, Saturn, and Mars in the ninth house. This is not a small placement. Rahu here can make your belief system intense, unconventional, ambitious, global, experimental, and sometimes restless. You may be drawn to unusual teachers, foreign systems, alternative philosophy, powerful doctrines, or disruptive truth-seeking. But if Rahu is aggravated in the home, it creates confusion, sudden ideological shifts, obsession, mental pressure, conflict with mentors, or chaotic decision-making. So in Rahu zones, especially southwest and in other heavy zones, keep everything stable, earthy and contained. Use heavy furniture, closed storage, smoky quartz, black tourmaline, earthy beige, sand, warm brown, and steady lighting. Do not keep malfunctioning electronics, leaking water, mirrors, red-pink chaotic decor, excessive screens, or clutter there. Rahu loves stimulation, but your home must not feed Rahu blindly. Your home must contain Rahu, so it becomes vision, not obsession. Now Saturn. Saturn in Leo in the ninth means your fortune matures slowly. Faith is tested. Teachers are tested. Father-related themes may carry weight. Higher knowledge may come through discipline rather than easy blessing. This is why the West Zone must be clean, orderly, and functional. Place a working clock, organized shelves, metal accents, warm evening lamp, heavy but clean furniture, and structured storage. Saturn likes order. Saturn likes maintenance. Saturn likes respect for time. Do not keep broken clocks, dusty shoes, old brooms, rusted tools, unused junk, dead storage, or dark neglected corners in the West. If you ignore Saturn, the consequence is delay. Things take longer. Support feels blocked. Timing feels unfair. The body may feel heavy. Motivation becomes burdened. But when Saturn is respected, the same placement gives long-term wisdom, maturity, spiritual discipline, and credibility. Now Mars. Mars in Leo in the ninth gives courage and belief, bold speech, moral fire, and the desire to fight for what feels true. But when disturbed, it can create arguments around principles. So fire zones must be clean, sharp, and disciplined. Tools must be organized. Knives must be clean. No rusted metal. No broken glass. No scattered sharp objects. No water features in Mars zones. No aquariums where fire needs to live. Mars should be channeled through exercise, focused work, achievement displays, disciplined cooking, and purposeful action. Place a small achievement wall in the south or east. Keep copper accents. Keep a fitness corner if possible. Let Mars act, but do not let Mars attack. Now let me give you the practical room-by-room correction. Entrance, bright, clean, purposeful. No shoe chaos. No garbage. No broken items. Add light, brass, wood, sacred geometry, or a simple symbol of guidance. Porch, healthy plants, clean threshold, vertical growth. No dead pots, rust, stagnant water, or construction junk. Living room, airy, balanced, conversational. Use symmetry, soft colors, and graceful seating. No visual aggression. No stale air. Kitchen, southeast preferred. Clean stove, not copper, terracotta, warm cream, controlled fire. No leaks, no broken appliances, no mirrors reflecting flame, no kitchen arguments. Dining, warm and peaceful, no debates while eating, no screens dominating the food space. Food must support bonding, not ideology. Bedroom, southwest preferred, solid bed, earthy tones, no mirrors facing bed, no work clutter, no spiritual overload near sleep. Study, northeast or northeast, books, desk, lamp, plant, organized technology. No paper piles by dead gadgets or tangled wires. Puja or meditation space, northeast only. Light, clean, simple, sacred. No storage, no heavy clutter, no shoe energy, no dirty objects. Northwest, airflow, fragrance, lightness. Support social networks without emotional chaos. Center, open and breathable, no heavy obstruction. Bathrooms, west or northwest preferred. Avoid northeast, center, and southwest. Keep them clean, dry, ventilated, and odor-free. The deeper teaching is this: Joshua's home must not merely be beautiful, it must be coherent. The northeast gives wisdom, the east gives creative fire, the southeast gives disciplined action, the southwest gives grounding, the north gives intelligent output, the northwest gives social flow, the center gives inner emptiness. If these are corrected, Joshua's chart starts behaving at its higher frequency. Sagittarius Lagna becomes vision instead of restlessness. Mula Ascendant becomes root truth instead of destructive questioning. The Leo ninth house cluster becomes wisdom leadership instead of ideological pressure. Sun Mercury in Aries becomes creative intelligence instead of impatience. Moon in Libra becomes social harmony instead of emotional dependency. Venus in Taurus becomes refined daily well-being instead of dissatisfaction. Ketu in Aquarius becomes detached skill instead of disconnection. Rahu becomes unconventional wisdom instead of confusion. Saturn becomes discipline instead of delay. Mars becomes courage instead of conflict. This is the power of Astrovastu. You are not randomly placing a sofa, a bed, a lamp, a desk, or plant. You are placing planetary energy into physical form. You are giving the chart a house where it can behave better. And this is why I always say, your home is not just where you live. Your home is where your karma repeats itself every day, or where it finally gets corrected. So, if you are listening to Joshua's case, ask yourself honestly, is your northeast sacred or suffocated? Is your east alive or blocked? Is your kitchen disciplined or chaotic? Is your bedroom grounding you or keeping you mentally alert? Is your study helping you produce wisdom or just collecting unfinished thoughts? Is your northwest supporting healthy networks or draining you through people? Is your center open enough for your soul to breathe? Because when the wrong object sits in the wrong zone, it is not just decor. It becomes a daily trigger. It repeats the same emotional, financial, relational, and spiritual pattern through your nervous system. And when the right object sits in the right zone, something shifts quietly. You sleep better. You think cleaner. You argue less. You choose better. You feel guided. You feel supported. You feel like your home is no longer fighting your chart. That is what I mean by making a home for your soul. If you want to understand your own planetary zones, your own dominant home corrections, your own do's and don'ts, and what your house is silently activating in your life, get in touch with me for a personalized Astrovastu reading, one that works for you, your chart, your space, your karma, and your soul path. Like, share, and subscribe if this case study opens something for you. And remember, the house you live in is not neutral. It is either amplifying your unconscious patterns or helping you evolve beyond them.